Growing up in Lorain, Ohio, Betty Sanders was active in musical theater and performed with various school choirs from a young age, even dreamt of becoming a Radio City rockette. I'm sure she's going to show us those legs when she gets up here. She made her way to Middle Tennessee State University, where she received a BS in Mass Communications Recording Industry Management. Upon graduation, Betty began her career at Pride Music Group as an office manager and royalty administrator before moving on to production assistant position at Blake Mevis Music, Warner Brothers Music. In this position, she provided general office management services as well as production assistance for projects by artists including George Strait, Keith Whitley, and Vern Gosdin, among others. A few years later, Betty began working at Chuck Flood and Associates, a business management and personnel management company, where she served as an account manager, bookkeeper, and office manager. The company grew into what's known today as Floyd, Bumstead, McCready, and McCarthy, a leading firm with offices in Nashville, New York, and Los Angeles that offers financial and business management services to rosters of notable award-winning entertainment clients. Over nearly 30 years, Betty has risen from an account manager to general manager to vice president, and finally to valued board officer, director of HR, overseeing things like daily business operation, evaluating performance and productivity, handling employee relations, and being a driving force behind FBMM's multiple Best Places to Work honors from the Nashville Business Journal. I think that deserves a hand right there. Additionally, she coordinates employee participation in numerous community fundraisers. It is no wonder she's regarded as by the top executives to be the firm's heart and soul. A self-professed self-improvement junkie, Betty holds certifications in yoga, rhythmics, creative fitness. You can tell I didn't take that. Creative fitness coaching and life coaching. She has 2 children and is a new grandmother to 4 grandchildren. Woo. And while she has yet to grace the stage of Radio City, the number of talented people that have graced large and small stages around the world, due in part to her work, is incalculable. A Grammy Award-winning and beloved Nashville songwriter would like to pay tribute to her.
Hi, I'm Don Schlitz, and I'm here to join the crowd in honoring my friend, Betty Sanders. Congratulations, Betty. I really wanted to do something special for you tonight, and I was at a loss at what to do. And then it hit me that I could say I love you in a way that you and I will understand. Little baby polar bear goes to his mama, says, "Mama, am I 100% polar bear?" His mama says, "Yes, son, you're 100% polar bear." He says, "Mama, you sure I'm not a little bit grizzly bear, a little bit black bear, a little bit panda bear?" He says, "No, son, you're 100% polar bear." Okay. Goes out and finds his daddy. And he says, "Daddy, am I 100% polar bear?" And his daddy says, "Yes, son, you're 100% polar bear." He says, "Daddy, you're sure I'm not a little bit brown bear, a little bit sloth bear, a little bit, koala bear?" He says, "No, son, you're 100% polar bear." "Why do you ask?" "Because I'm fucking freezing." I'm gonna love you forever and ever, forever and ever. Betty Sanders. Amen. Congratulations.
Please welcome to the stage 2022 Source Hall of Fame inductee Betty Sanders. congratulations. That's awesome.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I think it would have been fine without that thing from Dawn, but I've been so blessed over the years to work with smart, driven, and passionate people at FBMM, many of whom are here tonight celebrating with me. And thank you, Kay Smith, for your introduction to Chuck Flood. I can't imagine how life would have turned out without that introduction. Chuck's been my first and main mentor who taught me about integrity and having the courage of my convictions. And his wife, Beth, cautioned me not to get good at anything I didn't want to do the rest of my life. Great advice. I've had such fun over the past 36 years fulfilling different roles at FBMM as they grew into the respected firm it is today. FBMM's owners are a privilege to work with as they set the gold standard of business management. Chuck Flood, Frank Bumstead, Marianne McCready, Carmen Romano, Jamie Cheek, Dwayne Clark, Julie Bowes, Trey Dunaway, and David Boyer, as well as the next generation of leaders who will carry the torch that the founding owners have instilled in all of us who work there. And why have so many of us in this room tonight devoted ourselves to careers in the music business? For me, it is because music is the magic that connects, empowers, and uplifts us. It is there for us when we need a helping hand or want to celebrate this human adventure. It's the language that can make sad times bearable, validate our feelings, all while being expressed with such unique creativity. And thank God life shows her back so we can experience it together again. Yes. But supporting these creatives is my why. So grateful that my Ohio family is here. Oh God, did you just wipe a tear? Oh. Including my precious, precocious, and funny sister, Carolyn, who did just wipe that tear, and her boys, Josh, Jake, and John, and that we've remained close over the years. But please remember that what happens in Pigeon Forge stays in Pigeon Forge. They know what that means. And my children, Noah and Skylar, are here, and Noah's here with his lovely wife, Parker, my daughter-in-law. And they've grown into wonderful people who have given me, in the last 2 years, 4 grandchildren between them. Yes, and yeah. And they've grown into beautiful people and parents, and despite my periods of adult craziness while they were growing up, I don't know how it happened, but they did it. My 2 best friends, Susan and Lauren, are here, with whom I've accomplished things like the Jack and Back for MS, the cycling event, hiking Mount LeConte, weekly cooking jams, and too many workout and wellness plans to mention. Go Boo Crew, right? I love all of you, and I'm so blessed to have you in my life. Thank you to the awards committee and to Kay Smith for all that she's done over the years to make this moment a reality. Some of my favorite industry memories were the years I served on the awards committee with Judy Turner, Judy Ray, Judy Harris, of course, Kay Smith, Pat Rolfe, Karen Conrad, Kathy Gurley, Linda Chambers, and Denise Fussell. Those meetings were special because this group of women who are smart, strong, passionate, and hilarious women. And thank you all. This career has been a wild, wonderful ride. I couldn't have asked for or dreamed of a better life than the one I've lived and experienced so far. And I'm not going to have any trouble sliding into home when the day is done. Until that time, here's to the future. Rock on!